Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Last time when we left off I had arrived at the Ahemmusa Camp, I had spoken to everyone outside, now it's time to start exploring yurts. If I remember the order from Ursulaku, we should explore the minor ones first. So let's do Adamus's yurt. Over here. And there's Adamus. Pretty straightforward. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background. Background. I am Adamus, hunter and hearthfriend of the Ashlanders. Morrowind lore. We are nomads, living in camps of small portable huts. We travel from place to place, build our camps, then move on to find new grass for our herds and new ranges for hunting. I may have seen that one back in Ursulaku camp, but... Alright. Now let's loot his yurt. Oh shoot, there's somebody else in here. I hadn't even noticed. And of course, that time it didn't even give me a comberry. Yes. Over here we got some gold, which might be a bit of a pain to successfully steal. I can try to reorient them. So they aren't facing the table. Damn. Did not realize there was a second dude in here. That complicates things. Alright, that gold is the only thing of real value in here. And I want it. I wonder. Why don't I just cast Shadow Mask? That'll help. I got 67% chameleon. Easy. That's the way to do it. And now we can talk to Ulabale. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background, I am Ulabale, hunter and clan friend of the Ashlanders. Morrowind lore. We don't like Outlanders. Morrowind belongs to the Dunmer. We only want to be left alone to live as our forefathers lived. Alright, that's it for here. Numu's yurt is a fine next step. Alright, now this time there's only one person in here. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background, I am Numu, herder and hearth friend of the Ashlanders. Okay. Oh, nope. Just kidding, there's someone else in here too. Mausur. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background, I am Mausur, herder and hearth friend of the Ashlanders. Okay. Check out their other sacks. I don't expect to find much in any of these yurts. Alright, next we can do Mamea's yurt. I believe she's the healer. Alright. We might need to cast Shadow Mask again, but I doubt it. We got two more people in here. We've got Mamea, the healer. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background, I am Mamea, healer and brother of the Ashlanders. Okay. In here we also have Mabarabale. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background, I am Mabarabale, hunter and brother of the Ashlanders. Okay. Check the other containers. And we can get out of here. Now, if I remember Ursulaku Camp right, we should go to the Wise Woman's yurt last. So let's head over here to the Gulakan and Ashcan yurts. We know that Lanabi is not an Ashcan. She's the trader who just has her yurt in here. So we'll go chat with her first. Let's go ahead and chat with Lanabi. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background, I am Lanabi, trader and hearthfriend of the Ashlanders. Trader, I am Lanabi, the trader. And that's about it. Alright. Let's check the other materials. Not much. Alright, let's start chatting with Gulakans now. Let's go to Kelsey's yurt. Alrighty. A little gold on the table here, too. I'd prefer not to burn more magicka, but if this takes more than 3 tries, I'll use Shadow Mask again. Oh, but I bet I can turn him. I should do that first. Because line of sight matters a great deal to successful stealth. Alright, let's talk to Kelsey. Yes, Outlander, I am Kelsey, Gulakan of the Ahemmusa Ashlanders. Why are you here? What do you want? We are the Ahemmusa tribe of the Vardenfell Ashlanders. This is Ahemmusa Camp, the last place of the Ahemmusa. All the other places are gone. The Ursulaku have the good lands to the west, the Zainab have the good lands to the south, and the Blight has taken our lands, has driven us to this last camp. And even here we have no safety, for the Red Taint takes our herds and kills the game. The Blight-sick animals and Blight monsters kill our people. Soon we will all die and the Ahemmusa be forgotten. Background, I am Kelsey, herder and initiate of the Ashlanders. Okay, that's it for him. Let's try the other two Gulakan yurts. We've got Dudadalk's yurt. We got two in here. And there's a comberry. Figures. We got one there. And we were actually able to get it. Awesome. Alright. And Yanamu. If you have come to steal, we have nothing, Outlander. If you have come to fight, then kill us and be done with it. Background. I am Yanamu, scout and brother of the Ashlanders. Morrowind lore. Our camps are groups of small portable huts we call yurts. Okay, and let's talk to Dudadalk. Yes, Outlander, I am Dudadalk, Gulakan of the Ahemmusa Ashlanders. Why are you here? What do you want? Background. I am Dudadalk, hunter and brother of the Ashlanders. Alrighty. Let's go to the final Gulakan yurt, Asama Idan's. Yes, Outlander, why are you here? Do you seek a healer, or do you want our trader? Background. I am Asama Idan, scout and initiate of the Ashlanders. That's it for him. So let's check the Ashcan's yurt. You will note that it is empty. Alright. So nobody in the Ashcan's yurt. I guess the Ahemmusa are in a pretty bad way. There's a little gold in here, which we can take. And that just leaves the Wise Woman's yurt, so nobody seems to have any objections. Let's just go on in. Here's Sinamu Murpal, the Wise Woman of the Ahemmusa. Let's loot her yurt first. I don't think she has anything interesting. She does have a Grandmaster's Mortar and Pestle, but we already have one of those. And some ingredients, and I think that's it. I'll double check right quick just to be certain, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, let's chat with Sinamu Murpal. Why do you trouble us, Outlander? We have nothing worth taking. Why don't you leave us alone? That's it for now. Should be obvious she'll be substantially more important later. And with that, we're done in the Ahemmusa Camp, and we're ready to move on. Okay. I've actually changed my mind again. I'm going to go ahead and do this sequence next, just because for bookkeeping reasons on my end, it's easier if I do the Dagothur region first. So what I want to do... I'm actually doing okay. The first and sort of main thing I want to do is recall back to Balmora and offload. So I need 23 iron arrows. You'd be surprised how little territory there actually is inside the ghost fence. Drop off the Ring of Finaster, Pop's Amulet. All of these restore Magicka ingredients. Keep the 5 least useful lockpicks. Drop off the bone from Pop J. Keep 2 probes. Get myself back up to 10 repair hammers. I want to look at Lost Kogorun. Northeast of Margon and west of present-day Vos. So, let's drop by the temple and refill our Magicka for free. Just gotta find the Shrine of the Tribunal. Get an Alm Civi restoration. There is no Shrine of the Tribunal. Huh. I hope one of these will do it. Huh. Nope. Okay, just kidding. It doesn't really matter. We can probably do it when I get to Margon. So, let's head to Aldrune, to Margon. Stop at the temple to see if I can get a restoration. It's like, shockingly, I may not be able to do it here either. Oh, that did it. Okay, good. The magic rock of Margon did its job. So it's near Phalasmaryon, which we've actually seen and explored. Let's head there first. Alright, so I'm going to make my way to Phalasmaryon. Because we've already been there, I feel pretty okay about just crow's flying it. To the extent I can, anyway. I don't want to burn any Magicka on levitation if I can help it, though. Now, just trying to find a good way over the ridge. That wasn't it. Got it. Alright, and we have now made it to Phalasmaryon. Remember, we explored this place already. We're going to, although we won't explore it yet, because we get sitting there on an incredible 3 different quests. I'll tell you this, too. You actually have to visit Kogorun at least twice. You can't get around it because, in addition to the temple quest we already have, the main quest sends you there twice. Once pretty early and once near the very, very end. From Phalasmaryon, we want to basically head due east. The fuck? How weird. Okay. Anyway, all that done, we want to head due east from Phalasmaryon. So I can afford some southerly deflection. So I'm a little bit north right now. Yeah, there it is. I didn't even need to... Turns out I didn't even need to go over the ridge. There's a path. Go figure. Right now we're due east of Phalasmaryon, so I'm just going to keep going. We should be able to spot it before too long. Okay, well... I also know that it's due west of that particular camp. There it is. So this is Kogorun, the Dunmer stronghold that was owned by House Dagoth back in the day. I'll get close enough to, I thought it marked on the map. It does. There we go. So here's Kogorun. Dome of Urso, Dome of Pollux Eve, Temple of Fae, a Dreamer, Hall of Fisto. You can see this is somewhat more complicated than the other strongholds we've seen. You can see remains of little outbuildings out here too. Anyway, like I said, we've got a temple quest pointing here right now, but the main quest is also going to send us there twice. And I'm going to wait until... So these two are in combat. So we got Misun Haintarari. I'll take his kite and arrows and switch to my bow for a while. And we have Samsi Ulananit. Of course, we can now enter the yurt and fight Mesat Shinirbail. And we're out. I was going to say, it seems we've aggroed a cliff racer. Okay, from here. What's going on? Okay, let's head due south from Kogorun now. We'll get our inside the ghost fence explorations done early. Onward. Let's make our way south toward the ghost fence, but let's try and keep it due south from Kogorun, just to keep our bearings. There's actually a path here that'll help us out with that. When you get to the ghost fence, and you're more or less due south of Kogorun, just levitate right over. I don't know if I'm going to make it before my spell runs out. Alright. We're on the business side of the ghost fence now. And we're going to be in here a little while. We're going to do some more exploring like we did back in the Ghost Gate region, so just be prepared. We're going to hit most every site that isn't connected to the main quest. Well, of course we are. That's how I always roll. That didn't really tell you anything, did it? Oh well. As often seems to be the case in here, navigation is difficult. Terrain is too steep to really walk most of it. And of course we've got a permanent blight storm. That's lovely too. But have no fear. We're more than capable of handling it at this stage. You can fudge it, of course. You can do all this after the main quest when the permanent blight storm ends and everything's all hunky-dory. Oh, I got stuck. What the hell? Oh, Christ. Oh, something's happening. This shit's not working right. Let's just quick load. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You're not kidding. Well, let's turn collision. Oh, good God. Well, we'll turn collision back on. We'll try and make our way back out. And this time I'll quick save once I cross the fence. I don't think what I'm doing is that crazy. Something weird happened, though. Anyway, I want to keep going to the extent possible due south of Kogorun. So I'm just going to stay levitated for now. So this dwarven ruin here I'm going to try and get it on the map. Is Gate Citadel Viminal, a place we will be sent near the end of the main quest. So there's not really any need to explore it right now. I'm just happy it's on the map. From here, though, if we continue south, something has gone terribly wrong with my search engine. So I'm trying to find places I should and shouldn't go. It's not working correctly. We've headed west, so I'm going to want to loop back east when I get a chance. Say I hear something after me. A rat. More or less due south of Viminal. If I can find my way there. As you can see, the paths start to get kind of convoluted. Hey, there's a way out of the ghost fence. Anyway, this is interesting. We've gone too far south now. I have a good feeling about what's across this bridge. What have I aggroed this time? I can't even see it. There's a Daedric ruin right there inside the ghost fence. So the cavern I'm looking for has to be somewhere around here. I'm sure this is it. Alright. This is the Ahemmusa Caverns. Alrighty. Let's head inside. Left or straight? I say we go straight first. This is rather obviously an abandoned ebony mine. And we've used up all those chitin arrows. So you can get a boatload of ebony here, no problem. No guards to sneak past or anything like that. That frost atronach was nice enough to refill our magicka completely. Thanks, bro. Alright, we got another fork. Let's go this way first. Obviously, we don't want to take that dive. Let's make sure we stay on the platform. Nothing here but ebony, though. So it goes. Let's go try the final fork. Up in the very top of that stalactite, I don't care about it, but do note that there is a Daedric Claymore. If you're interested in a two-handed sword that's not quite the best in the game, that would be the Daedric Daikatana. Feel free to go after it. As for me, that's it for the Ahemmusa Caverns. Lovely abandoned ebony mine. And I am almost at the 1 hour mark. I want to get to my next location. So let's see about the actual path out of the Ahemmusa Caverns and where it wants to take me. Really, it looks like all I did was make one wrong turn. So let's head this way now. This will take us back to that big Daedric shrine we saw. So, as we head up here, we'll come back to that big Daedric shrine, and I'll talk a bit about that. I cannot tell what's after me, and I don't really care. If we head over here, we'll get back to that Daedric shrine. I can tell you that this is a place called Ulara Dalaku, where we'll actually be sent on a Morag Tong quest. So, of course, we'll be skipping it for now. If we head east of here, there's actually not that much land area inside the ghost fence. which is nice because it's, you know, hairy in here. If we keep going east, you can see Odrasal, which we saw when we were coming in here from the south. And apparently I've inadvertently found the proper way to come to Odrasal. Or maybe I haven't. No, I haven't. This is something more serious. This is the crater of Red Mountain. Where we are right now is the very last place we need to go. This is Dagothur's citadel. It's even called Dagothur. So, what we want to do instead is head up out of here. And no, the crater of Red Mountain is not a good place for us to be right now. But what we can do, what I'd like to do if possible, there's a path northwest out of the crater that I'd like to track down if I can. Maybe I just need to go a little lower. No, that seems unlikely. Alright, let's take this path to the north, because I think that'll get us to a place we are ready to explore. Goodness gracious, now I can't even... I got all sorts of turned around. Well, this is where I came in. If I follow this path... and then I turn north down this foyada. Yes, that's what I need. If I follow this cavern out away from the crater, and then angle just a bit west, I'll come to a Daedric shrine we are ready to explore. This is, at least I think I'm ready to explore it, Asal Kushalet. And Asal Kushalet, we are actually good to explore. And believe it or not, we're already almost done running around inside the ghost fence. So we'll finish that up on the next installment of Let's Play Morrowind. There are only 3 more locations inside the ghost fence to even find, and I think only 1 to actually explore. So that's it for this installment of Let's Play Morrowind. Next time, we'll tackle the Daedric Shrine of Asal Kushalet, finish our explorations inside the Ghost Fence, and then sort of push our way back towards the east, towards Telvos and Tel Mora. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking an ad, liking, sharing, or subscribing, any or all of which will really help me out. But regardless, please know that I really do appreciate the time you spend watching, and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.